It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got two teams who have both brought Baltimore a Super Bowl. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Indianapolis Colts, and it comes your way next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Greg, this is one that the defensive coordinators have had a long week because these quarterbacks, you can prepare for them, but because of their legs, you never know what they're going to do.
Yeah, when the play breaks down, I think that's where the real fun begins. I mean, it is just so hard. You mentioned it. These defensive coordinators, they spend all week, and every time the ball is snapped, you really have to defend two plays. And what I mean is you defend the initial play that is called by the offense in the huddle, and then you also have to defend the scramble play, the breakdown, the improv. That's what makes these quarterbacks so dangerous, and it just takes one breakdown defensively for a big play, and it's 6.
Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. Off we go from downtown Indianapolis. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. Open man. That's Bateman downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Aguilar goes off in motion. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Slot man in motion left. And the Ravens are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Aguilar goes off in motion. 1st and goal, and it's Henry. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal for Jackson. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, this is Downs. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by their man at quarterback out of the University of Florida. It's Anthony Richardson.
Mike, when you look around the league, there's just not a lot of quarterbacks that look and can play to the style of Anthony Richardson. He can make every throw on the field. He's big. He can run for power, run with speed. As he continues to iron out some of those flaws from coming out of college, he lost his rookie season to injury. Here in year 2, I wouldn't be shocked by year end if he's a household name.
Here's Richardson. Going to keep this himself. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. 17 yards on that play. First down, Indianapolis.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He runs with it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Pistol give to Henry. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Bateman is the motion man. On play action, here's Jackson. Look wide, get this one complete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson going up top and looking for Andrews. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
You just can't defend a pass much better than that, Mike. And the way they teach these defenders is attack the receiver's hand with your hands. That's the catch point that you want to disrupt, and makes a really nice play on the ball, and he's able to knock it out of bounds.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. On fourth down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. Josh Downs set to return for the Colts. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready for their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. From the gun, Richardson. That's the tight end, Mo Cox. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And this one is caught by Pierce. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down. Here's Richardson. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, we'll take it from there as we welcome everyone into our EA Sports studios and our halftime report. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Second down and 8. Throwing, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. So that'll bring up 4th down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Ravens offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Going to go right back to Henry. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. He's tackled there by Kwity Paye. Here's 3rd and 7. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They go right back to Taylor. And they'll be set up now. up past the 40 with that one.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
1st and 10. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Richardson gonna look to throw, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. On 1st and 10, Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does, takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a 1st down.
Bateman is the motion man. Now, faking the give. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. And he's taken down up past the 35.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. On the option, they give it to Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now 2nd and inches. Aguilar goes off in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Flowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Throwing Jackson. Down the field, he's got Aguilar. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Here's 2nd down. Henry. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now Henry. And he's into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Colts offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Looking to throw, Richardson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On second down, Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important moment here. Third down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Colts first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now, on second and long. Now, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.